This is 3 News First Edition.
A brazen armed bank robbery, how you can help South Texas investigators.
Plus, supporting a family who lost a little Coastal Bend child. The effort underway to help lay him to rest.
And it's time to Giddy Up. I'm Sarah Costa, live with Triumph Other Kid Cancer with how you can take part in their Giddy Up race this weekend.
Good morning, everyone. I'm John Thomas Como.
And I'm Jane Monreal. It is 5:30 a.m. Monday, September 1st. We're going to start with a check of our weather. Wow, we had a lot of activity over the weekend, looking for that break on Labor Day.
I know it. You know, it was really nice to see the rain. Now that everyone has the day off, most of us have the day off on this Monday. I know a lot of barbecue pits are going to be firing up this afternoon, hoping for a little bit of that break in the skies. Now, so far this morning, it's been pretty quiet on the satellite radar. We do, however, still have significant moisture for us along the shoreline to see a couple little spotty showers. So coastal showers still possible. They won't be in abundance, though. Today will increase in the chance for rain actually as we get into the middle of the week, believe it or not. So chance for rain getting into Wednesday and Thursday as well. Timecast for us this morning. Sunrise at 7:09. John Thomas.
Thank you, Kristen. A 31-year-old man is facing serious charges this morning after investigators say he assaulted his neighbor. Officers arrested Joaquin Garcia. Investigators say Garcia was arguing with a neighbor at a home on Sharpsburg near Upriver Road late Saturday afternoon. The victim was found with a hole in his jaw. He was rushed to Christus Spa Memorial Hospital. Doctors do expect him to recover. Garcia faces a charge of aggravated assault. The 48-year-old man accused of cutting off his dog's leg remains in Nueces County Jail. Stephen Mulligan is accused of giving Bugsy, a 5-year-old Eskimo mix, painkillers and cutting off his infected leg last week around Wednesday. The Gulf Coast Humane Society is caring for Bugsy. The plan is to send him to a no-kill shelter in San Antonio. Mulligan faces a charge of animal cruelty. He's being held in lieu of $25,000 bond.
In Kingsville, police continue to look for a man they say robbed a bank at gunpoint. Surveillance video shows the robbery at the IBC Bank on Santa Gertrudis and Armstrong. It happened just after 5 Friday afternoon across the street from Texas A&M University, Kingsville. Lieutenant Bradley Lyle says the man was wearing a motorcycle helmet when he escaped with an undisclosed amount of cash.
He exited the bank on foot, ran behind the bank and dropped a couple of bundles of money and was last seen in the alley behind the bank.
Call 361-592-4311 if you have any information that could help detectives. In Annaville, police are searching for a person they say placed a hidden camera in a public restroom. A cell phone was found late last week at the Quick Wash Laundry on Leopard near Violet Road. Police say this is the 3rd time in 6 weeks a phone has been found in a public restroom in the Coastal Bend. This time, an employee discovered the phone wedged between a roll of paper towels and the sink. If you have any information that could help investigators, call Crime Stoppers at 888-TIPS.
The Coastal Bend community continues to be outraged over the death of 6-year-old Xadrian Martinez. Investigators say he died last week at the hands of his stepfather and mother, who are currently in Nueces County Jail facing capital murder charges. 3 News reporter Aniali Ruiz shows us who is leading a drive to help the family with burial costs for Xadrian.
It's a horrible reality that the family of 6-year-old Xadrian Martinez is facing, having to bury their little boy.
There's just so many things that he was just, so many things about Xadrian that made everybody smile. It's just a good kid. Just everything about him made everybody smile. There was nothing he ever did.
Xadrian Martinez died at the hospital after police say 27-year-old Albert Villarreal struck Xadrian because he had soiled his clothes. Police add that Villarreal then grabbed Xadrian by the neck until he was unconscious and then slammed him into the refrigerator to wake him up. One local car club called 361 Custom Ride Scene decided to help out and show their support for the grieving family, all while trying to raise money for the funeral cost.
Giving back to the community, supporting each other. We're all one big family in one city and surrounding areas, and just giving back.
They had so much outpour and support from strangers willing to lend the family a hand in this difficult time.
I saw it on TV about the little boy having that happen to him, and I just told my husband to turn around. I said, and let's come back. I said, and donate.
Unfair that it happened to him, and we just want to help and support in any way we can, because we have kids of our own, and if it was our kids, we would want the same turnout.
In the meantime, the family hopes to raise enough money to help put their little angel to rest. Anayeli Ruiz, 3 News.
Call 361-879-0085 if you would like to help with funeral costs.
You can also visit the Trevino Funeral Home on Niagara and Port.
September is a special month for children with cancer.
After the break, Sarah is back live with a unique fundraiser. Plus, Kristen has a look at our forecast. Is the rain gone from the coastal bend? We want to enjoy today. And we have your morning sports report.
We've got our first rivalry week of the season and our Blitz Band of the Week matchup. Plus, the Baylor Bears unveiled their new shiny $260 million stadium. Well, those highlights coming up next in sports.
This is 3 News First Edition in high definition with John Thomas Cobos, Jane Monreal, Sarah Acosta, and Kristen Diaz Weather. This is 3 News First Edition in high definition.
Are your eyes dry and irritated when wearing your contact lenses? Doctors McIntyre, Garza, Avila, and Jurica are fitting the ProClear One-Day contact lens by Cooper Vision. These lenses are specially designed to retain the moisture in your eyes for maximum comfort. And don't forget those back-to-school eye exams. Doctors McIntyre, Garza, Avila, and Jurica, Upper Level, La Palmera Mall, where we're open 7 days a week. For your convenience, not ours.
Our vision is caring for you.
They can tell you so much. But they can't tell you one very important need. Immunize on time, every time. And protect your baby from harmful diseases. Learn more at immunizetexas.com.
When you're battling cancer, you pray for a cure. But Greg Abbott did his best to keep my prayers from being answered.
Greg Abbott was charged with overseeing the State Cancer Research Fund, but he let his wealthiest donors take tens of millions in taxpayer dollars without proper oversight.
They showered Abbott with gifts and free vacations, and they made off with money that was meant to find a cure. I pray that Greg Abbott never becomes our governor.
It's the model year end. And we're unleashing bonus cash on the 2014 Nissan. Bottom line, Nissan's got the most exciting lineup on the road.
During Nissan's Bottom Line, get up to $1,000 holiday bonus cash on top of existing offers on select Nissans.
Innovation that excites.
Shop ChooseNissan.com.
This is the stop sign of Texas. Next exit is your $6 DQ steak stop. Choose a DQ Do chicken fried steak sandwich with golden fries and a tall, refreshing drink. Or a DQ steak finger country basket with creamy home-style gravy, crispy fries, Texas toast, and a big old cold drink. Your choice, just $6. DQ, this is the stop sign of Texas.
Dancing's already surprised you with a new judge.
I love it!
Wait till you see the new cast. Thursday, live on Good Morning America.
We just found our crowd pleaser.
Dancing's new cast reveal on GMA, ABC Thursday.
This 3 News weather segment is sponsored by South Texas Implement, your local John Deere dealer.
Happy Labor Day, everyone. Temperatures are back into the 70s across the state and a few 80s as well. 80 degrees in San Antonio, 82 in Del Rio, and 79 degrees down in Brownsville. We still have that low pressure system that's been causing us to see all this rain these past couple of days. It's lingering over the southern tip of Texas. Notice a couple of these little spotty showers moving counterclockwise towards the northern half of the coast here along the Gulf of Mexico. Most of the spotty showers making their way a little bit further inland into Louisiana. Not so much activity though for us here along the Texas coast. Do not rule out any showers though in the forecast today. I know many of you are going to be firing up the barbecue pits later this afternoon. afternoon. It's going to be a very hot day for us, so it's exactly what we're going to be looking forward to, that hot, warm Labor Day Monday. However, a couple little spotty showers still in the forecast for us today. Zooming in a little bit closer, it's been quiet this morning, but this afternoon we'll have a chance for those showers to develop. Official rainfall total for the past 48 hours has been over 3 inches of rain for the Corpus Christi International Airport. For the past 36 hours, though, is when we started to see the rain just be for mainly the morning hours. Beeville got over 1/10 of an inch, Rockport over 2/10 as well, and over an inch of rain for Port Aransas and the Naval Air Station. This morning we start off with limited visibility down to 4 miles or less for most of our inland areas, just west of Highway 77. And here in Corpus Christi, looking pretty clear, 78 degrees. The winds out of the south-southeast around 5 miles per hour, and temperatures closer to you at home, back into the upper 70s and lower 80s. More weather's on the way. Send it over to Jane.
All right, thanks, Kristen. An old school matchup for the Friday Night Sports Blitz Band of the Week vote. Plus, Baylor gets a new stadium but loses their quarterback. Chris Thomason has the details in this morning's Sports Report.
Good morning, everybody. It's time to reveal the Week 2 Blitz Band of the Week matchup, and we've got the first of several rivalry weeks for this one. It's Corpus Christi's two oldest schools going head-to-head as the Miller Battling Buck Band will be facing off against the Ray Texan Band. Now, the football teams are set to square off this Friday, and now so are the bands. The poll is now open and will run through Wednesday night, where we'll announce the Bucks or the Texans as the winner during the 10 o'clock news. So be sure to head onto our website at www.KIIITV.com to register and cast your ballot. Also, be sure to go on and like us on Facebook at 3 Sports Blitz. Follow us on Twitter at KIII3 Sports for all your updates and scores throughout the season. The Baylor Bears were unveiling their new $260 million McLean Stadium against SMU. Former President George W. Bush on hand for the coin toss. Here it's 3-0 Bears in the first when SMU going to turn it over. Bryce Hager going to force that fumble. Baylor takes it back to the 6-yard line. Bears in business. That would lead to this. Shock Linwood with the first touchdown in Baylor history in the new stadium, making it 10-0 Bears. Baylor would cruise, but the story of the game, Bryce Petty, the Heisman candidate quarterback, would leave at halftime with a back injury, was already hurt at this point, 24-0, takes another shot getting into the end zone. So again, Baylor wins 45-0, but we'll have to see what Bryce Petty's status is throughout the week. And that'll do it for us. So see you back here at 6. Have a great Monday, everybody.
College football fans are rejoicing this morning after the season officially kicked off Saturday. Took a look at this miracle catch by Nebraska's Jordan Westerkamp. During Saturday's game against Florida Atlantic, wide receiver Westerkamp ran a fade route to the sideline when the pass was tipped by Florida Atlantic quarterback Tommy Armstrong Jr. Westerkamp's spidey senses kicked in and he somehow managed to catch the ball, making that grab behind his back, all the while keeping his feet inbound. Maybe a top contender for catch of the year? We'll see. In the meantime, the Cornhuskers went on to defeat Florida Atlantic 55-7. That is a pretty impressive catch, gotta say. Well, September is National Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. Our Sarah Costa is live with the Triumph Over Kid Cancer nonprofit with how you can be part of the cause this weekend. Sarah?
Good morning, and this is the first time Triumph Over Kid Cancer will have its Giddy Up race. Lots of festivities going on. I'm with local high school supporters. Thank you guys for getting up early on your Monday off to be here to support TOKC and Luis. So what can people expect when they come out to the race this Saturday at 7 a.m.? I mean, y'all have a lot of different events.
Yeah, well, what we're going to do is they're going to open up the registration for those who haven't registered at 5:30 a.m. So that'll be open, and the race will start at 7. There will be the 1 mile fun run for the kids. There's the 5K and the 10K. And I know Stripes did something where, it's only $2 for kids. Anyone under 18 can participate? Yeah, anyone, any kids 18 and under can come in for only $2. You can run whatever 5 or 10K, whatever you want.
There's lots of festivities, and before we go, can we look at the back of your shirt? It says James Wingman. So Hicks, what is significance behind the Wingman slogan with TOKC?
All right, well, you'll notice on the logo the scars on James's back,
and those are from the many lung surgeries that he had, and patients and their families around the hospital called those angel wings. So a great way to remember James, TOKC created the Wingman program, and each year TOKC will choose a pediatric cancer patient, and they will be our annual James's Wingman, and it's a great way to remember the horrors of pediatric bone cancer and why we fundraise every year.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys for being out this morning, and later in the show we'll learn more about what TOKC is doing to support pediatric cancer. Back to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Sarah. James Reagan's legacy lives on in such an amazing, gracious way. We'll see you in a bit. Tackling diabetes, cigarette smoking, and other health-related causes. Up next, golf tournament driving out this concern.